So apparently, the Super Bowl is getting absolutely no exclusive trailers. Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. Terrence here with Hollywood Already Did It. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, share, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, ring that bell below. Anytime we have something, you will be among the first to know. We're just firing off trailers this week. I think Smurfs is tomorrow. I will not be reacting to that. But we had Fantastic Four yesterday, and we have Jurassic Park Rebirth today. We are in a weird time when we are starting to get the exclusive trailers before Super Bowl, which is supposed to be the Super Bowl big spot. Don't know if these guys might still show there, but they might just be a repeat. And it's like, here, we're going to put the same thing up there. I don't know if that gets them less money that they have to pay for it for ad dollars, but it's a choice. I don't know which is better, but we shall see. Anyway, we're here to talk about the first trailer for Jurassic Park Rebirth, which looks to be a full trailer as opposed to a teaser, which we got from Fantastic Four yesterday, because we're past the 2-minute mark on this. It's a new film from Gareth Edwards, who the first of the this version of Godzilla sector movies, as well as the creator, and what I would like to say Rogue One, which I think is by far for me the best Star Wars film that has come out since Disney has sort of taken over. So it's a bit of a hands that I trust, but it's a property that has had some diminishing values as things have gone along. I would say even from the first one, Lost World, in retrospect, is not nearly as bad as I think people had planned it out to be at the time. But since then, we've just gotten worse, worse, worse. Jurassic World has some redeeming qualities to it. The problem with Jurassic World is that it stops being a sci-fi horror and starts being a sci-fi action, which is good. You might like one more than the other. I think this franchise sort of bit its teeth on being horror, and so you sort of take some of those elements away, and it's kind of too big for its own britches. So we're going to see. The word is that this sort of gets back to the roots of being a horror film. It takes a big set piece that exists in the original book and places it in this film, which the first film omitted quite a few pieces. One of them actually ends up in the worst of the films. Well, second worst, because this Dominion was terrible, but ends up in Jurassic Park 3 in the aviary scene. So we shall see how we all sort of do with this. I think the big thing that everybody keeps saying is that we hear the words going back to the roots of Spielberg. Great, because whatever Jurassic World did, once it got to the second and third parts of it, was terrible. And we're going to start this bad boy up now.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist. Sorry, what mission? This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives.
She's a doctor.
It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet. Oh my God. Fortunately for us,
Doctor with a gun.
all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I think more or less.
More or less? He's your guy?
Natasha.
Not moving things and people in places they shouldn't be.
So we're putting together a military team to go to an island. Another island.
What's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
Another research facility. There are a lot of these things.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg? I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
I like the concept.
These dinosaurs are too dangerous for the original park. Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors. The worst of the worst. We're left here.
The remnant of dinosaurs.
We put ourselves in a place
And a spitter. Underwater T-Rex. There it is. There it is.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
I feel like they got Scarlet to just be Black Widow in this film, because I saw some of the line reads are exactly like the line reads in Avengers, but whatever. This looks good. Look, my bar for Jurassic Park stuff is so low that this can come out and being halfway decent. I'm like, that's a win. I like the story. They have to put together a team to protect some doctors to go to the 55th remote island that they were doing testing on, but to extract DNA from certain items to help a cure for heart disease. Cool. That's enough to sort of become the MacGuffins of like, I have to go do these three things, these three items on this island. Because it is a little bit of a point where we're like, why do people keep going back to this island? Like, why do they keep returning here? I also like the fact that this island holds sort of the dredges of society, the folks that they didn't think would be good enough or docile enough to put on a Jurassic Park. That's where this is, the worst of the worst, which is interesting because they still put a T-Rex on the original park. So whatever they got here, damn. It looks like it's leaning a little bit more into the horror, which is cool, which is where I think this should go. Horror, sci-fi, action. Looks like the action and comedy may get toned down a little bit. It'd be more horror, which is a win. Again, I like Gareth. I like Mahershala. I like Scarlet. Those pieces together should work, but I think everybody can sort of say the Jurassic Park franchise has sort of burned us so much. I will say that it is pretty impressive that they make no mentions or seem to have any sort of ties to anything that happened with Jurassic World. We're like, cool, we're going to connect ourselves to that first series, not that second series, which don't blame you. Just funny that they're separating themselves so much in story from that when the title still says Jurassic World Rebirth. So there's some connection to that. But what did you guys think about the first trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't already, you can follow us on X at HollywoodADI. You can hit us up with an email at HollywoodAlreadyDidIt@gmail.com. We also have a podcast with the same name. That's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere the place podcasts. We're there. And like always, I got my ticket. You got yours.